Hi, guys. Thanks for joining my YouTube channel. Well, guys, the time has come. The fans has had enough of Latisha Scott. Out of all the friends that you have, Latisha, you have a steady hairstylist, Jasmine, that you show a lot on social media. I believe she's even been on the show. I know she would have loved to get a cameo on the show, but yet and still you didn't bring Jasmine to the tea party. That's very ironic. It is very ironic that you was aware that this young lady was Ariane's friend, Karson, I believe her name is Karson Blue. She says she told you the whole story, and you even know why her and Ariane stopped talking. Ariane did something the utmost disrespectful thing to Karson, which rubbed her the wrong way. And she said she no longer wanted to associate with Ariane Curry. So that is yet to be seen. Karson did indicate that if we continue to watch that we would find out why on the television show, as if, she is expecting to have other scenes. So it is puzzling. I mean, Karson wants us to know in a major way that you and Melody are not as at odds as we, the public, the viewers, think you are. And so Karson has made it her life's mission to let us know that it is entertainment. She said there are so many scenarios going around. There's so many people trying to figure this out, but she has not heard one person say that maybe these women aren't really at odds the way it seems that they are. This is what Karson has indicated on several occasions. So who knows? We'll have to see. Okay, she said maybe Melody and Latisha aren't at each other's necks the way you all think that they are. You know, maybe that's a plot twist. Carlos said that we would be in for a ride this season, that things that we would not ever expect would be happening this season. So I mean, we've all been flabbergasted by some of the things that have taken place. We're here at the tea party. We see that Stormy's mother tries to come for Neil, because Neil says she feels tension in the room, that something is going on that the women should get off their chest and discuss. And Stormy's mother says, something to Neil. And, she indicates that you should be talking to me and it's not my daughter. And Stormy tells her to stay out of it because I'm certain that you're not privy to everything that went on. So it was just a whole bunch of ruckus. Betty, indicating to Melody that Melody should have let the fans know that no, I was not speaking about Stormy. Stormy's mother feels like Melody insinuated to the fans that it was Stormy and they ran with it, and so it got out of hand. Melody indicates that people talk about me every day. And, I'm not in an uproar. You don't hear people defending me. And, so it was just a whole bunch of things. But again, Latisha, it does look weird, very weird, that I know for a fact that you have a number of friends. Actually, you just came back from a vacation with a girl group. We know that you have a steady team of women who work on you, who are your stylists, who do your makeup and your hair. So I'm certain one of them would have sufficed. Or your cousin, Courtney. You have a large family. You could have brought anybody to the tea party, but you decided to bring a young woman, nice young woman. From the looks of things, she is pretty feisty, and, she did come off a little, feisty, but I guess she had her guard up. People were talking about her And so she fought back. And so, and that's where we have her at. I don't know who she is. I don't know her disposition. She did say she was a Scorpio. I don't get into horoscopes, but Scorpios live by, their demeanor. They stand behind their sign, and they live true to it. And so that's my take on it. Latisha, it does look, kind of fishy that you brought this young lady in. I don't know. I'm not going to say it was, to set up Melody or to try to double team Melody. I just know that it wasn't a good look. Okay. It seems as if the party was at her house, but I believe now that the party was at a private location, which is very good, because I don't see why Melody would have even given you the opportunity to bring a +1, because when someone tells you who they are, you believe them the first time. And you told the world, you told the viewers that Melody Shari had a dark heart, that Melody had a dark soul. So although we know that you all are cordial, you all are in a working relationships, you're pretty much dealing with each other because you have to, because you're working, you're getting paid to do so. She still does not, she could still handle you with a long handle spoon. She didn't, I'm surprised she invited you to the birthday party, because, it seems to have gone pretty far. But I mean, you guys are grown. Melody said she's learned how to decompartmentalize, so she knows how to keep what you did and said separate, and, keep the working situation separate in another compartment. Keep what you did separate. And that's what we have from her with decompartmentalizing. But most people, when dealing with someone of a cordial relationship, would not be invited to birthday parties or other family functions, other close-knit functions like that. Perhaps it was Carlos King's doing, who he thought it would be a good idea for her to invite you and your kids to the birthday party for the viewership. I don't know. But again, like I said, with what you said about Melody Shari, there's no taking that back. We know a lot of stuff is produced, made up, but I'm almost certain you spoke that from the heart. I'm almost certain that was not made up. Yeah, that was very serious. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
Can we really get to the meat of the problem here? Okay, because there's a lot of energy in this room. What is really the problem with this group of women? I know majority of you all, and I can tell there's something still going on here. What energy you been feeling? I think there's an energy between you and Stormy.
Let me ask a question. Do you think it's energy between her and Stormy, or her and Stormy's mother?
Oh. Well, I don't know Stormy's mother.
That would be you. Yeah.
Correct.
And there was a little something.
Okay. Well, then now that's what was that between me and?
It was something that happened on social media.
Oh my God, you're just gonna
between me.
Yeah, because somebody else is talking that doesn't have anything to do with it. So I'm trying. We're gonna talk.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I just said someone else is talking that doesn't have anything to do with the situation.
No, I didn't say I had anything to do with it, ma'am. Only thing I was saying is if you all could talk about it.
And I think she will speak.
But
I think
okay
that may require you not to, just because you may or may not be privy to anything, and that's okay.
And I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'm a big girl. I can handle it.
Now, I will say this, Stormy. When you were talking,
she did let me speak. I just didn't want to forget.
Well, that's still rude.
Okay.
So, Stormy, I clearly was asked about you on stage at the reunion. I don't know if you remember that. And I said, I feel like Stormy represents what Love and Marriage Huntsville is. That's not something I would say about somebody I got a problem with. I know Miss Betty, she had something to say. I didn't know there was an issue. I would like to be privy to what the issue was.
Something about a secret recording.
Mel went live after one of the show aired. She tweeted that someone secretly recorded her, you know, talking about Martell.
I don't have any feelings pertaining to who Martell's dating.
People took that and ran with it, saying it was Stormy, Stormy. At any time, you could have came in and said, no, it wasn't Stormy. You didn't do that.
I'll be honest, Miss Betty, people say a lot about me every day, all day. But, you know, I can apologize to you if you were offended by a tweet that I did. I can apologize to you for that.
Oh, let me shut you down with this. Now shut up. My direct issue with you is how you do things.